Hello, I am Dr. Shigar Kanti. In this video, we try to write the codes in Python to verify associative law and commutative law. Okay, what are associative laws and what is commutative law? See, associative law is suppose G is a set and star is an operation defined on G. Then associative law means for all A, B, C belongs to G, A star of B star C is equal to A star B star C. This is known as associative law. If this is satisfied for all A, B, C belongs to G, then you say that associative law holds. If A star B star C is not equal to A star B star C for at least one A or one B or one C. If at least one such case exists where A star of B star C is not equal to A star B star C, then we say that associative law is not satisfied. Okay. For writing the codes in Python, first we define the set G, then we define this operation star, then we use three for loops, nested for loops. First for I in G, next again for B for A in G, again one more for B in G, one more for C in G, then we check. What do here is instead of checking equality, I will check this one. A star of B star C not equal to A star B star C. Then we say that associative law is not satisfied. At this stage, what I do here is I will take one variable name and I will assign that variable to 0 to that variable. And after that, coming out of that for loop, if that variable value equal to 0, associative law is not satisfied. Otherwise, associative law is satisfied. And whatever the variable we are using here, that variable value I will use before that for loop and I will assign the value other than 0. If I assign 0 to this variable, I will assign that variable other than 0. If when this is not satisfied, then the variable name changes, it becomes 0. Otherwise, it will not change. If its value equal to 0, associative law is not satisfied. If its value is not equal to 0, then associative law is satisfied. Similarly, commutative, same way, commutative law. What is commutative law? For all A, B belongs to C, A star B equal to B star A. Okay, this is commutative law. Here what I do is I will use two for loops here. That first for loop for A in G. Again one more for loop for B in G. I will check this one. Instead of checking equality, I will check for this not equal to B star A. Then again I will take one variable here and I will assign 0 to that variable. After completion, I will come out of both the for loops here. Here I will use the if statement. If this variable value equal to 0, commutative law is not satisfied. Otherwise, commutative law is satisfied. Okay. And before this 0, here assigning 0, I have to assign some value before this for loop. Okay. So let me go to Python. Okay, this is the program. See here, first I'll write a comment line, associative and commutative. This is a comment line. And then we write one set g equal to say 1 minus 1 I minus I with respect to multiplication. And we know that closure law is satisfied for this with respect to multiplication. So for first we define that g is defined like this. Take this, open the curly bracket here, write 1 minus 1. I in Python is given by like this, 1j, and minus I as minus 1j. This is our set g. Then I will define the operation here. Star is defined as like this. F of, I will give the name as f here, f a comma b. That means a star b. Return. What is here? I am taking multiplication. Therefore, I will write here star. Okay. So my operation is star. F of a comma b means a into b. Next here I am assigning, I am defining one variable name here. I am writing AL here. That is associative law. Okay, for that I am writing this is L. Any name you can give here. And I am assigning one value here. 1. You can assign 2, 3, 4, 5, any value here. Okay. But here you have to be careful that this value should not be this value. I am using the same variable name here. I am changing here. Other than this value, you have to give that value here. Or other than this value, you have to give the some other value. Okay. So here I have taken AL equal to 1. Now I will use 3 for loops here. 1 for A in G. Next again for B in G. Again for C in G. What I am verifying is this one I am verifying. This is nothing but A star of B star C. This is nothing but A star B star C. That is f of A comma f of B comma C not equal to f of A comma B comma C. If this is satisfied, then AL equal to 0. That means here when associative law is not true, then I will change this value AL equal to 1 to AL to 0. Otherwise, AL equal to 1 as it is. For at least one time, this is not equal to this. That means the associative law is not satisfied. Then AL becomes 0. Next, I will come out of this for loop. I am coming out of this for loop. Now we write one control statement here. If AL equal to 0. When AL becomes 0, if the associative law is not satisfied. Okay, if AL equal to 0, print associative law not satisfied. Print open bracket, single quote, here also single quote, between whatever you want, right? You can write. Okay, whatever we write here, that will be printed. Else, otherwise means if AL is not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means otherwise 1 is not equal to 0 here. Okay, then we write here. Now AL value is equal to 1 here. Print associative law satisfied. Not satisfied here, not satisfied. Otherwise means it must be satisfied. And here I am writing this as double quotes here. I have to use both the double quotes here or both the single quotes here. This is the program code verifying associative law. Similarly, we go for in the same program as the set is same and the operation is same. In the same example, in the same program, we verify the commutative law also. Similarly, so here I am defining one variable name COML, that is commutative law. In short, I have written COML and I am giving its value equal to 1. COML equal to 1. Now, for commutative law, what we have to verify? AB equal to BA. That in this case, f of AB equal to f of BA. If f of AB equal to f of BA, commutative law is satisfied. If f of AB is not equal to f of BA, commutative law is not satisfied. Okay. So here we take two for loops here. For A in G, for B in G, if f of AB is not equal to f of BA, that means when the commutative law is not satisfied, this variable name becomes 0. I am assigning 0 to COML. Then after finishing both the for loops here, completing the for loops here, I will come out of the for loops. If COML equal to 0, when COML equal to 0 if the committed lie is not satisfied. So if COML equal to 0, print committed lie is not satisfied. Else, otherwise, committed lie is satisfied. Print committed lie is satisfied. This is the program. Okay. Now if I run this program, let me run. What set I have taken here? I have taken set as 1 minus 1 I minus I. Operation is multiplication, and we know that multiplication is associative as well as commutative. If I run this program, run, associative law satisfied, commutative law satisfied. If I change the operation here, if I take a plus, here also both the laws are satisfied, associative and commutative law satisfied. That is here, associative and commutative laws depending on the operation, not on the set. That means here A plus or B plus C equal to A plus B plus C is satisfied, and A plus B equal to B plus A, whatever may be this set here. Okay, so running this program here also satisfied. Associative law satisfied, commutative law satisfied. Now if we change the operation, suppose if I make minus, then neither associative nor commutative satisfied. Okay, running this program. Yeah, associative law not satisfied, commutative law not satisfied. And if we make division here, operation as division, here also it is not satisfied, because commutative is A by B not equal to B by A, and associative also A divided by B by C is not equal to A by B by C. Okay, if I run this program, here also it is not satisfied. Yes, I am getting the answer. And whatever your set is there, you can change. I will change the set to some other 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With respect to addition, addition modulo is 7. With respect to addition modulo 7. So my operation here is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And this is our A plus B, addition modulo 7 plus B, percent 7, least non-negative remainder when A plus B is divided by 7, and I think remaining all are same here. Okay, in this case it is satisfied. Running this program, both the laws are satisfied, associative and commutative satisfied. If we take multiplication, again it is satisfied. Multiplication, yes, satisfied. And here you can change the set here, 5, okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. These two properties, associativity and commutativity, depends on the operation, not on the set. Again, if I run, both are satisfied. Associative law satisfied. Okay, both are satisfied. And here if you make this as a minus, then it is not satisfied. Associative law is not satisfied, and commutative law is also not satisfied. Running this program, okay, see, not satisfied, both are not satisfied. Okay, so this is the code how to write to verify the given operation is associative and it is commutative. Okay, thank you. I will stop here.